Hey everyone, welcome into Northern Life on this Wednesday. We are so happy you can join us here with Briggs and Hunter. I am Ryan. Halfway through the week, we're chugging along, we're having a good time, and I think we're less than a week from Halloween now.
Right.
That's true. It's coming up quick. Hope you guys have your costumes ready.
I don't have anything in the hopper. I've got nothing planned.
In the
What about
hopper.
you guys? Yeah, in the hopper.
I don't really have one, no. I always am leaving it to the last minute, and it always shows, no matter where I go.
I got two.
Okay.
Two costumes.
So I could possibly wear one on Tuesday if we decide to wear one on air. We'll have to see, but we'll put something together.
Is that a thing, by the way? Should we be thinking about getting a
I don't
costume
know.
for next Tuesday?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll talk about it.
Okay, all right.
We'll surprise the viewers.
Yeah, there we go. I like
Surprise each other. Oh, you guys weren't wearing costumes? Yeah.
Awkward.
We'll see.
Oh, well, coming up today, we're playing a game of Would You Rather. We've come up with a bunch of awesome questions for each other, and I think it'll be a good little dive into how each other's brains work.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Dissecting. I like it.
Like a 7th grade science class.
Like we're frogs.
Just a bunch of frogs here on Northern Life. And you know what Wednesday means here on Northern Life? We have another Does It Work product with our friend Rachel Hackbarth. Today's product may help you and your family get those pumpkins ready for that upcoming Halloween as well.
We could have used that product the other week or so.
We certainly
Our
could.
big pumpkins.
Yeah, I know.
Where were you, Rachel?
We were talking about our pumpkins. They're already kind of moldy, or squirrels are already getting to them
Yeah.
outside.
I had to toss mine already. It was
Oh,
sad.
no!
It was a bummer. The squirrels had a little moldy snack.
But it's alive and well up north, so we'll hopefully let that live a little longer. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully the cold weather will help as well.
Yes.
Hey, so I was driving home from the gym this morning, and I have YouTube on my phone. I don't have Spotify or Apple Music. I'm trying to save some money, but I have to deal with the ads.
Sure.
And so I don't know what this next song is going to be when I plug my phone into my car. And so Life is a Highway by Rascal Flatts randomly came on as I was driving down with the lake in the background. And so I thought to myself to ask you guys, what is a song that you hear in your car that you immediately have to jam out to?
That's a good question. Do you have one right off the bat?
Mine would have to be, if I had to think real quick, I would say Radar Love by the Golden Earring or whatever. That's a great driving song.
A Northwoods Band classic too.
That's true. We rock it in the Northwoods Band.
I don't even know this song.
Oh, it's a great song. You got to hear it.
I'm sure
you
I know it. I probably do.
If you heard it, you'd
I've
know
been
it.
to a few of your concerts. I should probably know.
Exactly.
We'd play it, but we don't be copyrighted.
Exactly. Yeah, we'd be
True.
sued, and that wouldn't be good.
Not fun.
What about you, Briggs?
Oh man, I don't know. I think back to like anything that was popular when I was like in middle school or high school, you know, when you would really get excited about driving because you could just, I didn't drive in middle school, of course, but high school.
Elementary school,
Yeah,
take the car for a
when I
spin.
had the
Booster
go-kart
seat.
out. Yeah. No, but like a Britney Spears or something.
Ooh,
like
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Yeah.
That is a fun song. Or Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. I just thought of that one.
That's a classic.
Around that Sean Paul Temperature era
Just
for
about to
Briggs.
say that. Yes.
my first ringtone.
First ever. Good stuff,
yeah.
good stuff. Yeah, so we were talking about that this morning, and then we're also talking about, so on Monday, you'll remember that the the Minnesota Vikings had that impressive win over the
Yes.
49ers, and we were talking
good.
about what could have led to that, right?
Yeah, actually, it sounds like the Minnesota Vikings have taken a little note from the Rangers. Is that right? The Rangers?
it's actually
Oh.
Yeah, so their luck, the Vikings, this may be thanks to Creed, believe it or not. So a few weeks ago, the Texas Rangers decided to listen to the 90s rock band in the clubhouse, and they claim it helped them earn a spot in the World Series. Okay, very interesting. So the Vikings took note of that. Kirk Cousins said the team decided to listen to Creed before their win against the Bears, and they apparently did the same before that big win back on Monday against the 49ers. So, hey, Creed gets big wins, I guess.
They're just a great band. You gotta love Creed. A lot of great songs. So very good for the Vikings, I guess.
Mr. Addison had those arms wide open and closed them there for the touchdown.
Hey-o!
So he's taking the team higher.
There we go.
With his performance.
Wow, did you
Very good.
script those?
No,
Is that off the top of the
I've been
head?
thinking
Holy
about him all
cow.
night, thinking about him all night. But
Too funny.
we got great comments online too. Let's get to some of our viewer comments since it is Wednesday. Our first one, maybe our favorite we've seen in the past week. This is from Carrie on Facebook, who told us, "We love Hunter's laugh. My boyfriend and I take a drink every time he laughs out loud. So in half an hour, we are well on our
I was
way."
gonna say,
I
yeah,
can imagine.
that's a rough half hour right there. My gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, I've got the big laugh. I've been recognized for my laugh before. There's been times where I've been like in getting a haircut, and there's people in the waiting room, and I'll come out, and they're like, "I thought that was you," because of my big laugh. That I'm like, "It's so loud. I got to quiet it down at some point." But I like it.
I was gonna say, imagine if me and Briggs had to play the similar game here with Hunter during the commercial breaks. It'd be a
show,
long day, but a short day at the same time.
Get out of here real quick. Yes.
Well, our next one comes from Nancy G on Facebook. Nancy said, "Love the show and ask Hunter, can we hear the whole closing song someday?" Come on, Hunter. Have you written it yet?
I gotta write it, exactly. I gotta write the ending. I know that Ryan and our director Seth, they've been upstairs, and he's got a guitar, Seth does, and they've kind of been writing some different lyrics and different things like that, so maybe we'll incorporate a verse from each one of us and finish the whole thing. Why not? Wouldn't that be cool?
It would.
Have to come up with a bridge too.
Yeah, chorus, little thing like that.
I never thought of myself as a songwriter, but here we are.
Here we are. We have to finish the masterpiece.
Could be like Garfunkel or Simon. Sorry, didn't mean to
there we go.
Oh, yeah.
No, I like that. Hey, let's get to a photo that was shared by Steph on our Facebook. We asked you all for your latest pumpkin masterpieces after our carving story Monday, and Steph said she decorated this pumpkin as a moose for a contest at her work. Very impressive and very nice.
Bravo. I thought that was so cool.
That's cute. That's cute.
Very
well
festive.
made.
Last but not least, too, we've got Lisa on Facebook. She told us, "Thank you for putting your shows on YouTube. I recently moved to an apartment and can't afford cable, but this way I can still see you guys." You're very welcome, Lisa. Our pleasure.
I'm glad that we do that. Yeah, that's a cool thing to let people be able to see that. Very cool. Yeah,
Absolutely. So yes, you can find them on YouTube if you want to check it out. Coming up, you also get to play along with us today when we face some tough questions. And would you rather? I tried to toss it to you,
I know,
Ryan.
that was my line. I'm not reading the prompter well. We're answering tough questions. We're getting through our tough jobs. I'm trying here, but thank you for being here. Thanks for watching our show. Thanks for giving us a paycheck here on Northern Life. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you're still here after my prompter malfunction in that last block. But our very own Briggsless Savage came up with this awesome idea to play and have us really think about our lives. We're going to get into a Would You Rather.
Ooh.
So we've each come up with 2 questions, but we're going to start with the Two Harbors product at the end of the table.
Let's go.
Start us off.
I like it a lot. All right, Briggs and Ryan, would you rather forget your current memories forever and make all new ones, or only remember your current memories and never make new ones? Briggs, we'll start with you.
Oh gosh, I got to read that question again. Would I rather forget my current memories and make all new ones? Yep. Oh, okay. Oh man, yeah, that's a tough question.
It is.
I would say I'd still want to be able to make new memories. I feel like we're all young, you know. We want to. I'm sure we've all had great memories in our past, but it would be a bummer to never remember your future memories.
No, that's well said. I was going to say, hopefully you live longer now as opposed to the 27 years in the past.
That's true.
And you don't remember much as a kid. So I think let's get some new memories going.
It's tough though. There's so many good memories from back in the days. So that's a tough question.
Well, what would your answer be?
I would probably say keep the old memories.
Wow.
I know, isn't that crazy? I love all my old memories, so I just
cherishes them.
That's true. Briggs, what do you think?
Special. Well, I got a question for you guys. Would you rather be stuck in a romantic comedy with your worst enemy, or be stuck in a horror movie with your best friend?
The real question is, who is Briggsless Savage's worst enemy?
I don't have any
Find out in a
enemies,
future
but-
show.
Yeah.
Or Hunter McCullough's worst enemy. I don't know. We were talking about this upstairs in the creative office. We were saying, I feel like I have to go with the rom-com because, like, I feel like even if you're with your worst enemy, whoever that may be, those rom-coms kind of start out where they kind of hate each other a little bit anyway.
True.
So maybe you could work through it, or maybe just act through it, as opposed to you know me, as we saw this week. I hate scary things. I don't want to be a part of that.
Do we end up together with our worst enemy? Like in a relationship?
It depends how you write it.
Choose your own adventure.
Okay, yeah. I'm not going to risk death. I'm going to do the romantic comedy. I think it's a good answer.
Nice.
I also thought that was the right answer.
Probably the good choice. That's a good choice. Let's get to my first question. Would you rather only be able to have sunrises or only be able to have sunsets? Wow. The consensus upstairs was a lot of people, they love the sunsets because most of them aren't up by the time the sun rises. So they can see them more frequently. I personally would go for sunrises. I think the sunrise, since we're in Duluth, over Lake Superior, fantastic.
Yeah.
I agree with Ryan. Plus, I really am a morning person, so I love, starting my day with a sunrise and just, being the fact that it's the start of the day in general.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
I
true.
like that.
I think for those exact same reasons, I'm going sunrise as well. I'd love a good sunrise, even though I'm not going to be awake for a lot of them, like to sleep in a little bit, but let's go for the sunrise. I like it.
Cool.
Okay. Sorry, what do you got next, Hunter?
My next one's short and simple. Would you rather be a cat or a dog? It's very simple.
It's a very Hunter question, I feel like.
It is.
Straightforward.
Obviously, I'd rather be a dog.
Duh, yeah, right?
A dog for sure.
Ryan?
I took some time to think about it.
Okay.
And I thought I should probably be a cat because you can get away with more things as a cat.
Nobody's out there punishing their cats. or,
That's
right, see?
Training your cat, really?
Right.
Do people train their cats? I guess I don't know.
I don't know, but like if your cat's mean and like you're knocking things over, you're like, oh, it's a cat. You
Yeah.
just have to live with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But dogs, that's a very good point. Wow, Ryan. I'd go dog, though. I think it'd be fun to be a life as a dog, just
So too.
a lot of relaxing.
Some dogs have to be in a kennel though.
Yeah, that's true. But same with cats, don't they?
I don't know.
Maybe not.
I've never seen a cat in a kennel unless it's like on an airplane or something.
I should do more research on cats.
And do more research after the show. Let's get to Briggs' second question.
Yeah.
Let's, okay, would you guys rather know what your pets think of you or never hear them speak at all? I would be very nervous to know what Harry thinks of me, because what if he doesn't like me? I don't know, or what if he's like, God, Mom, like...
You're so embarrassing.
He would have ran away a long time ago if he didn't like you, right? I would think. He's got to love you.
I would hope. I guess that's my answer. I was supposed to pose this to you guys.
No, I mean you're the only one that has a dog, right?
That's true. Yep,
I mean, yeah, it'd be tough to. I'd probably go with the never speak because I would feel judged. I'd be like, you're supposed to be my best friend. I thought we were cool. I give you treats sometimes. I'd probably have to go with the never speak route.
Or what if they were sad, and
That's
then that would
true,
make me
too.
feel horrible.
There's nothing more pure than a dog, though. Have the dog direct my life and tell me how I should be a better person. Listen to the dog. The dog knows what's going on.
That's a really good point, actually.
I want to hear some life advice from a dog. They know what's going on.
They're usually always happy, but then I was supposed like 3 minutes before they usually eat, they'd be like, "Hey, where's my dinner?" And then come back around, "Where's my dinner?" Be like,
It's 5:02.
I told you like
There's an
12
annoying
times.
factor, probably. Yes.
All right, let's get to the last question. A weather-related question for the meteorologist.
Oh.
Would you rather have it snow every day or have it be 110 degrees every day? Because possible snow on the way.
That's true. Well, I'll tell you what. With a burning passion, I hate the heat. So I would, in a heartbeat, take the snow. I love snow. So get rid of that heat. That's probably a good thing.
I think 110 is a little too extreme for me,
It's a
too.
little high.
Yeah, if it were maybe 90 degrees, I might venture toward the 90. But hey, snow every day isn't so bad compared to 110.
True. I'm a big fan of grabbing those blankets. Not a big fan of walking outside of the car. Big fan of putting more blankets on the bed.
Very true.
Can
Amen to
always
that.
do that, that's for sure. Well, coming up, we've got a Halloween theme. Does it work for you today? Made especially those who have a tough time with carving pumpkins.
Welcome back, everyone. As you got to see earlier this week on Monday, cleaning out a pumpkin can be fun, but at the same time, it can also be a very frustrating mess.
Yeah, it is so true. If you're someone who doesn't want to use their hands a lot, the pumpkin scraping glove is something, and they are promising to make the whole process mess-free.
Oh, we'll see. Fortunately, we have Rachel Agbarth here, who's putting today's Does It Work product to the test.
During the fall, you can find Paula Beebe out taking care of this pumpkin patch. She knows a good jack-o'-lantern requires a lot of scooping. She's going to help us test out the Halloween Moments pumpkin scraping glove. For $15.99, these reusable gloves are supposed to take the mess out of that sometimes dreaded step.
Easy clean, no mess, super durable, and you use it every year. Oh, wow.
This is what our kit includes.
It's got a couple of carving tools with it. You can use depending on what you're cutting out. So that's nice. Looks like there's an extra glove for your other hand.
The carving knives are not anything out of the ordinary.
The knife is working like most tools.
But this scraper is different. It's attached to our glove. Will it work as well?
Oh, yeah.
How's it working so far?
Working great down here.
For Paula, the glove is much easier than her spatula-style scooper at home.
With this, I don't feel like I'm using as much of my wrist.
So it's a little easier to
Oh, yeah, I like this.
Paula continues to dig.
Watch how easy this comes out of here.
Is it going any faster than what you usually use?
Yes.
Not even 5 minutes later, the pumpkin's insides are now outside here in this bowl. There's practically no cleanup. Paula says she loves the pumpkin scraping glove.
Do you think it works?
Oh, no, I don't think I know. It does. Yeah, it does work. I think if anybody has grandchildren or children or just is an avid pumpkin carver, they should invest in one.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
We got to give it to Rachel. I think she found a product that's reasonable, reasonably priced,
Yes.
and works effectively. So
That's the thing. If it was more expensive, I'd say no way. But I think, the fact that it's so cheap and it looks like it actually does work, I mean, that's good stuff. I'll buy one.
Yeah, I think
Probably not.
you could probably still get away with a spoon, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I get, though, the wrist flexibility is difficult when you have a small opening in the pumpkin.
I know, it's
So
tough.
the glove, I could see why it would work for that.
That's true.
And yeah, $16.99 or $15.99.
$15.99,
whatever
not
it
bad.
was,
I'll buy you guys one for Halloween next year.
Christmas. Yeah, get it.
Yeah. Just-
Holiday season, maybe. Yeah, that's perfect.
Those holiday Christmas pumpkins. Hey, our pumpkin story we had on Monday actually sparked some conversation on our Facebook page, or at Northern Life. If you haven't liked the page yet, you should go like it.
Please
Got some
do.
great stuff on there. Sherry O was upset watching us throw those pumpkin seeds in the trash, which we were doing a lot of.
Big miss.
Yeah, it was a big miss. So it begs the question, do you guys keep your seeds usually, or do you throw them away? Because in my family, we all got together, we put the newspaper down on the floor and dug everything out and then just threw it away. But I know some places, I know that's controversial. Don't come after Carol and Jeff Half though. So,
I'm
But
emailing them right now.
did you guys keep them as kids?
I don't think we did. I don't think I've ever had pumpkin seeds. I'll be honest.
going
Nah.
on?
No, never to eat.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sure we just threw them away too. I don't know. I'll have to ask my mom to make sure, but I'm
Tomorrow
almost
shelves.
positive I've never had a pumpkin seed.
That's pretty insane.
But as you
There's-
guys have found out, I haven't had like anything.
Okay, well, there's a
That's
reason
true.
us McCulloughs look like we do, and that's because we do things like eat all of our pumpkin seeds, and they're. What? We just put a bunch of salt and throw them in.
Oh,
They're the
okay.
best
That
thing
sounds
ever.
tasty though.
Oh, they're super
Aren't they a
amazing.
healthier option?
They are healthy, yes, and you're not going to grow a pumpkin inside your stomach either, so that's all good too.
That is a fear for young children.
That is, it
And,
is.
like
The
watermelon
watermelon?
seeds, yeah. I was
Exactly.
scared of that
It's an
for sure.
issue. It's an issue.
It is. We'll be right back. Hey, coming up tomorrow, we have a special Halloween guest in studio. Very cool. We're going to be talking all about the movies and TV shows you should watch. I actually don't know who this guest is, but I think I can think of who it might be off the
I
top of
think
my
we know.
head based on knowing our staff here. So, yeah, he's going to talk about the movies and TV shows we should watch, the candy you should be eating, he says, and why Halloween is so special, too. It's a very special guest.
It's somebody who works here, right, Ryan?
I can't tell you that.
You can't. We
it's
know
an
who it
actual-
is.
That's great.
Special guest.
Oh, wow.
I think we'll also probably have to bring some pumpkin seeds in for Briggs to eat.
Yes.
And then we're also going to have to beg the question to Hunter, how many pumpkin seeds are you eating on a daily basis?
There's a
I think
quota. There's a quota I've got to meet,
Imposed by who?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
You'll find out tomorrow.
But I got to say, there's
Yeah.
pumpkin seeds at gas stations, not nearly as good as if you just scoop them out and cook them
Oh,
yourself.
like you just
So-
buy a bag?
Yes, you can do that. There's
Okay.
things like that.
Here's what I'll say. There's dill pickle flavored pumpkin seeds too.
Sounds weird.
It's super good.
Do you
sounds
spit
weird.
any part of the pumpkin seed out, or do you
No.
eat the whole thing? Not like sunflower seeds?
Whole thing. Yep. You
Yeah,
eat the-
there's
swallow
no
the whole
shell.
thing.
No shell.
Exactly.
All right, I can hang with that. Cool. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow, and maybe I'll be eating some pumpkin seeds. We'll see. Have a great rest of your day.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.